Yo, what's good, guys? Producer Mykah here again with another tutorial, and today, without wasting time, I'll be showing you guys how I'll produce for Wizkid. So, if I'm to produce for Wizkid, this is the step I'm going to apply. So, if you're new here, kindly subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notification so whenever I post, you guys get to know because Mykah posts all the time and I post amazing stuff. You don't want to miss out. So, guys, without wasting time, let's go straight into our DAW, which is FL Studio, but so you could apply these steps in whatever DAW you use. Yeah, so without wasting time, I'll just quickly play you guys what I have already. You know how we roll now. I'll just play you what I have. Then I show you guys how I made the beat, what I used, how I created some of the stuffs you hear in the beat. So without wasting time, let's dive into it.
This sounds amazing. This sounds amazing.
Yeah, very amazing beat. The bass line is crazy and fire. So I'll show you guys everything in this beat. I'm not gonna hide anything. So I posted the beat on IG and people were like, what do you use? What do you use? What do you use? So I said, why not? Let me just do a video. So this is like a Wizkid Omah type of beat. Like I always say, every artist can jump on this, but I just figured this particular artist will be able to vibe more on this. So the first thing I started with, I'm just loop this chorus. The first thing I actually started with was my snare. Started with my drums on this beat. I started with my drums and I have my normal snare, the normal bounce, two snares. I layer two snares together. And the first sounds like this. The second together on the same insert on my mixer. And what I have there is my smack attack. Mykah loves smack attack. If you watch all my videos, you know that I don't joke with smack attack. So smack attack was there and EQ just to tame out, cut out the low end and some frequency that were poking in my ears. To have a sounding clean snare, I did my conga. And for this conga, I didn't add anything on the mixer. So the conga. So my mixer, 12, nothing. Then the legendary shaker, 110 shaker. And what I have on my shaker, I have my smack attack only. Just to tame out, cut out those excess. I just needed to smack. Then my kick, steady kick, sweet, soft, punchy kick. And the vibe is already there. You could feel it. You could feel it. I'm sure you're nodding your head as you listen to this already. You're nodding your head. So then I wasn't really satisfied. I still needed more percussions. Then I saw this loop from Sabaro Sound. I only talk about Sabaro Sounds. They're amazing. They have amazing loop. So I got this loop from Sabaro Sound and I just threw it in there and everything sat perfectly well. So the loop by itself, this is what the loop sounds like. But I had to throw in my smack attack and my parametric EQ just to cut out some lows and some frequencies I didn't like. So without these effects on it, without this plugin on it, this is what it sounds like. Yeah, and I didn't like that. I didn't want that. Sounds nice, but I didn't actually want that. Yeah, so with my own percussion, I knew that I was ready. As I did that, I knew that everything don't sit well. Everything is then added on that shaker, an extra shaker. So everything together will have this clean and sweet sounding percussions. Then next is the melodies. The melodies are really sweet, sweet melodies. Let me not talk too much. Let's go to the melodies. So for my main chord in this song, I used a sound from Omnisphere. And if you want to know which sound is this, just check out my previous video. I'll leave a link in the description. So just check out on my top 5 Omnisphere preset. I used this sound there. So I won't say it in this video because I want you to actually go and check that video out. So this is it. Yeah, so that's it. And for this, on my mixer, I have my delay, my reverb, and my EQ just to cut out the lows. I don't like any sound fighting with my bass and my kick in the low end. So whatever sound I know is going to fight with it, I just cut it out while making the beat. So then the other one, yeah, these 2 sounds on this beat actually are in the previous video where I talked about my sounds I love in Omnisphere. So you could go check that out. Then this FX from Arcade. Arcade is crazy, guys. Arcade is crazy. Go check out Arcade plugin. Mad plugin. That's where I got this FX from. And let me just play that with those chords, and you see how emotional and touchy it is. Like, if you listen to gospel songs a lot, if you listen to like Hill song, they have that type of effect. Like the guitarist has that type of effect where the atmosphere of worship. I don't know if you get the picture I'm trying to play. So that was what I was having in my head. It was crazy. And this sound just from Arcade just sat well. Then I did on that Vox from Arcade too. Another sound from Arcade. I used like about 4 instances of Arcade on this beat, or more than that self. Yeah, and this is the last Arcade effect I use here. So you could see just the chord and the sounds from Arcade. You could see how emotional, how touching it is. So I wanted it to be a beat that bangs, you could dance to it, and also an emotional beat. And I'm sure I did justice in that. So yeah. Then let me just throw in my drums so you could get the whole vibe. And I did this vocal from Vocal Runs, an amazing plugin. I love it. So I added that. At the end of every 4 bars, it comes in. Yeah. Then one thing about this beat, one thing about it is the bass. The bass is crazy. Like, the bass is crazy. Thanks to Dr. Seth. Dr. Seth actually hooked me up with this bass. And since then, I've been in love with the bass. I think I've done a tutorial where I talked about this bass. Yeah, so the bass is really, really amazing. So let me just play that. Yeah, crazy bass, crazy ass bass. And that's double bass from Europa by Reason. Europa by Reason, a double bass. Yeah, this is it, a double bass. I just did some tweaking. And what I have on my EQ, I have a parametric EQ. What I have on my insert, rather, on my mixer, I have a parametric EQ, a limiter, and drip. I use the 808 preset there. I just reduced the mix level, and you have this. Then I have this nice block sound. Um, Let me listen to that. Yeah, so then I did a pad. I talked about this pad too from Omnisphere, my previous video. Yeah, yeah. So everything together, we have this.
This sounds art amazing.
Yeah, and like I always say, when you're making your beat, try to use heavy sound. You want your beat to be heavy, try to use heavy sound. You want your beat to be loud, try and use sounds in that direction. Not picking a light sound and expect to perform magic when mixing. I always say this. I can show you my mixer. I can show you all three of the insert, and basically you won't see me doing much when it comes to the mixing stage because I've actually selected the right sound at the beginning. So try and always do that, and also make your beat interesting. Make the listener want to stay true till the end, listening to your beat. So for me, I just throw in some sound after every 8 bars. I try to bring in something. Some people can be after every 4 bars, they try to bring in something. Some people can be after every 16 bars, but just try to make the listener stay glued to your beat. So for me, I added this trumpet. That was like the last thing I did on the beat. And this is what it sounds like. Yeah, so and I played with the articulations. I switched the articulations, and so like we check down. This was where I was. This is the area where you switch the articulations. So everything together, we have this.
This sounds art amazing.
Like it has this happy, sad feeling, man. So guys, this was the way I made this beat, and let me see. I think let's look at the time I spent on it. Said I spent a total of 15 hours, 9 minutes. That's because I think I've opened the beat a lot of times. So guys, there's no need to rush. Put in the effort, create epic. Don't be carried away by people who say they create beat in 30 minutes. It's possible actually, but just spend time and make your beat. What the listing? So I actually made this in February, 11th of February. So and I've opened this project severally. So I'm sure that's why the time added to this. So yeah, this is a lot of time. Actually, so guys, don't be in a rush to actually finish your project. Spend time till you're satisfied. If you're satisfied with it. So guys, this is an amazing beat overall. Like I'm so happy. I made this beat. I'm so happy, guys. So whatever question you have, just leave it in the comment section, and I'm sure going to try to reply every comment. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up so that other people get to see more videos like these. And guys, trust me, I got amazing content for you guys. Stay locked, subscribe to my channel. You don't want to miss out on the amazing stuff I have for you guys. Thank you guys, and see you guys in my next video. Like I said, leave whatever questions you have in the comment section, and I'm sure going to reply. Thank you, and see you guys.